Hi dolls! Today I'm going to share the story of my first date. It's kind of rough. So it all started out with prom season where girls were looking for two things, the perfect date and the perfect dress. I decided I wanted to go to another school's prom, so all I needed was the perfect date. So I started talking to a mutual friend and I convinced him to go to prom. I worked really hard on this, okay? So he's like, let's go mini golfing on Saturday. I'm like, sure, because I insisted that he ask me in person to prom because I deserve that. So as Saturday is getting closer, he started insisting that he drives me to prom, and I watch too much Dateline, so I'm like, maybe, no. He's like, no, everybody's doing it. I'm like, okay, let's see what happens after you meet my mom, because if my mom's comfortable, then I guess I'm comfortable. And then as it got closer, I started feeling uncomfortable. Like I didn't want to just be me and him golfing. So I invited a friend. And I told him, and I'm like, you can invite a friend too. Like it's going to be totally fun, just a chill day. And so it's Saturday, and we go Dutch, which is totally fine. And then as he's meeting my mom, he tries to hug her. That was strike one. Trying to hug my mom. You don't know my mom. Why are you trying to hug her? And so I'm like, okay. And we go mini golfing. And he's like, oh, I'm not that good at mini golfing. Honey, he could play a competition tomorrow and win. That's how that's how good he was. And I was like, you lie. Strike number two. Lying. No. And so we're playing mini golfing. He's getting really competitive. He's even talking to me about my skills. Like, oh, you're not that good at mini golfing. Excuse me. I know I'm not that good, but I don't need you putting me down. So I was like, this isn't going well. Like, I'm not even having a good time with you mini golfing. I probably won't have a good time with you at prom. So the date's coming to an end. We're inside the arcade, and he's like, oh, is your mom comfortable with me driving you yet? Why is there such this insistency that you drive me? That was strike number three, trying to control me by driving me. I don't want to be alone in a car with you. So I'm like, oh, I'll ask her afterwards. And so we leave, and I'm in the car, and I realize he didn't ask me to prom. The whole reason we went on this date was for him to ask me to prom, and he didn't. So I text him. I'm like, hey, you didn't ask me, and I don't want to go. He calls me, leaves voicemails of him crying, all these text messages. I'm like, oh my goodness, what did I do? And I'm like, no, I still don't feel comfortable. And he's like, well, it's your fault. When you brought a friend, you made it awkward. Excuse me, you didn't say that you felt awkward around my friend. If you had told me, I could have adjusted the situation. But to blame me, that was it. I was like, okay, have a good time at prom. That was the end of my first date. And in case you're wondering what happened to him, he found another date to prom. So he lived happily ever after. And I went to my school's prom and had a great time. So that's it for now. Be careful going on first dates. Stay classy. See you next Wednesday.